So this is my stock S14 K24DE, and I have a leaking power steering high pressure line right here. It goes all the way from there down under there, and it connects right there. So it's the line, the one underneath right there. So this is what I bought from Advance Auto, and it's a CarQuest power steering high pressure line for S14. Comes in a bag, and also comes with O-ring and a couple of washers. And I think the yellow one there is a cap to the reservoir when you have the pressure line off. There's an instruction manual that's just for the O-ring, and I think that's the part number right there. I got the car on the jack, just this one corner. I got the pan underneath. Just on one side. And I want to drain the oil, not from the top, right, not from here, but I'll try to drain it from the bottom, right there, so that it'll just fall in the pan. And then I'll try to get as much fluid as I can out, and then come back and try to unbolt this one. So I'll start from the bottom. And this is how I lifted the car from the side. So get the jack just in case, and I have the stand right here on one of the beams underneath. So it turns out that I cannot just take the line off from the top, so I have to do it from the bottom too, because there is not much space. What I did was I took one of the 5/8, got down here and loosened it, just broke it, not break the thing, but just broke it loose from here, but it hits the mount right here, the cover of the mount right here. So what I did was, since it's already loose, I got under the left driver's side wheel and got underneath, and there's the one that we're trying to get off. So because this boot is also in the way, I took an angle like that, instead of going underneath and straight like that. What I did was I just took it to the side, and since it's already loose, I tried to get it in the grip, hold it from here like that, and then just kind of rotate it slowly sideways. And because it's broken loose, you don't need much effort to turn it around, so it does turn around like that if you do it in an angle too. So I just loosened the line right here, and so far whatever's at this lower point has been drained, and I got it in the drain right here. That's how much I have. and I'm pretty sure when I get the top one out, it's gonna drain some more. So anyway, so that's the line, and it's undone. So once the other end is unhooked, I gotta take this, unplug this wire right here, and I have to, I think there is a mount around here, right here, that I need to take out. So there seems to be one more clip right here. So this is the pipe that's coming from the steering rack column, and this is the wire that I undid just now. Here. Yep, that one. And then the pipe continues this way. So it looks like here is one clip that is holding this pipe. There's no screw or anything, and I think I have to pop this one up from the top. I think it anchors to the metal part at the front. I think that's how it is, and I am going to try to figure out how to get that one off. So this is the top view, and it's not that clear on the camera, but so this one is the clip from the top, and there are 3 hooks. One is that, there is one here and another right here to the other side. Hold on. Yeah, so this is the one and there's the one to the left. So I am going to try to pry this and this with the flathead screwdriver, and then just push it down. Okay, so this is how the latch looked. So the hose went from here and it came out of here, and this was one of the latches that was holding onto that flat metal right there in the metal bracket in there, and these 2 points were folded on the metal bracket. So what I did was I took a screwdriver, flathead, pushed it like that so it came up, and then also did the same from the other side, and they both dropped up, and then got freed from the metal bracket. And there's a rubber in there, and I just push it out. The rubber is spliced, so that's why it comes off of the press line. Okay, so here's the banjo bolt that I'm trying to take out. I took the dipstick out to make some space. I think this is a 25, but I am trying with an adjustable wrench. Okay, I think I need both of my hands. So I got the banjo bolt out. It's pretty hard in there. I had to use some leverage. So it was in there, basically like that, and I screwed it out. There's a washer in the front too. It fell down. So the washer is something like that right here. There was one on the front too, over here. But it fell down, so what I'm going to do is try to get the line out. It's flexible on the top but hard on the bottom, so hopefully it's not that difficult to pull it out. And I think I've undone or unscrewed all the mounting points for this line. Okay, so I was not able to take it out with just one line out. So this is on the bottom of the car, right at the steering column, steering rack. So I had to take this one out, both the lines out, the high pressure and the low one, both of them right here. Right here. So the high pressure one is right over there, and this was on the way, so I could not take the metal pipe out, so I was gonna unbolt this one, but it is difficult. It didn't come out, so I just undid the clamp on the rubber hose and then pull it out. That way I was able to take the hard line over from here and on top, that way, and I'm trying to wiggle it that way, going and then pull it out from the front. So that's what it looks like on the bottom. From the top, this is the top view. So this is the rubber hose, the low pressure one that I took out, and this is the high pressure. So what I did was I pull it under the rubber and then over, and this is where it is at right now. And what I'm doing is I'm lifting it up like that towards the top. That way this metal part down there, over there, it goes down, and then I'll try to push everything down and then put it under from the front. So finally I got the pressure line out from underneath there. So this is the electrical connector that goes in the steering rack. There was a hanger around here, and then there's one over there, and I just put a paper towel so that it won't drip everywhere. But it is out, and it needs a lot of wiggling to get it out, so it's kind of well, you just need a lot of patience, I feel. Here's the new one. So I need to figure out what I need to swap in here. So I think I just have to put in the connector right here. I'll have to put in the oil ring right here, and two washers go. The two red washers, they go right here, front and back. And that's the O-ring that goes in the end of there, and I'll have to obviously put the brackets for the hangers here and here next. So that is going to be next, but I guess I'll have to remember how I took the old one out, and then I'll have to wiggle this in just like how I took the old one out. So finally I got the new lines in. It was quite a struggle, but basically I did the reverse of how I took it out. So I went down there, pushed it through under the this hose right there, and I pushed it through here, still under all these pipes and hose and everything under there, and took it out here. And then this is the new one. Okay, hold on. So that's the new. I haven't bolted it up now yet, because I need to clean it up and put the O-ring and washers and everything. And this is the top. I gotta bolt it right here. I had to put washers front and back, and then put in a bolt like that, and then also put all the hangers that are out there. So there'll be 1, 2 underneath right here. Oh, and I also had to replace this thing, which was again another struggle. So anyway, I managed to take it out, and then I put it on the new one, and this is what plugs into. Now I had to put back the hangers. One goes right here, right behind. Hold on. Yeah, so one goes right here, another one bolts. There's a sort of flange like thing over here, so I have to bolt it here and then hang it right here. So I'm trying to put it back together. So that's the high pressure line, and I put the O-ring on the tip of the high pressure line, and I put some transmission fluid on the O-ring and then put it there. And basically I'm just gonna bolt this one over there, and this pipe doesn't look that good, but for now I'm just gonna trim a little bit of the tip to make it even, and then push it through. Maybe it'll just go inside a little bit more, but the clamp will be in a different place, so I think that should seal it better. That's what's underneath. Okay, so I got the benzo bolt ready to be put in. This is the bolt right here, and I have the washer right there, the copper washer, and then on the back and the front, both of them, and then it is going to go right in here. I put a little bit of power steering fluid on the washers. That's where it's gonna go. Okay, I got everything hooked up now. That's the electrical connector. That's the mount over there, and another one right here. So this bracket right here, it has a mount on the top over here. And these are the two fluid lines, and I hooked them both up. One's the rubber one, one's the hard line. On the top I have the benzo bolt on. I have to tighten this a little bit, but it goes all the way down there and to the steering rack right there. So I'm gonna top this one off with power steering fluid. So I started the car and I turned the wheels left, full left and full lock to lock for a few times, and so the oil level went down. So it looks like it's getting distributed everywhere. I'm checking for leaks. I'm going to top up this because it went down once I did the lock to lock thing. And I don't see any leaks so far. Take it for a drive and then come back and see if I see any leaks. And if there's no leak, then I think the job is done. So after replacing the high pressure power line, which was leaking around here from on the old one, I could see that there was still more fluids flowing down there, around there, that area, and I started the car and asked my friend to turn the wheels from left full lock to lock, and then I found out that it was leaking through this this joint right here. So there's a washer in there, I think, but it's leaking from here. So this is the compressor. So it was leaking from here, and I've tightened this one, and there's two underneath, and then it was kind of loose. I don't know how it came loose, but it was loose, so I tightened it, and then there's no more leak. I wiped with a paper towel to see if it leaked later. It's been a couple of weeks now. I've been driving around, but there are no leaks. So that was the second issue. These bolts came loose over time.